Stop coming to your accountant in January, February, and March about last year's taxes. Hi, my name is Matt Coach. I created this YouTube channel to share the tips, tricks, and mistakes on my way to building an 8-figure real estate portfolio. And the number one pet peeve you're going to hear from your accountants, from any accountants, is when people come to them in March talking about last year's taxes and how they can save money. Last year's over in March, so they really can't advise you on how you could save money. So instead, what you need to be doing is meeting up with your accountant, very importantly around this October, November period, and seeing what it is you can do to mitigate your tax burden, understanding what that tax burden is going to be looking like and what you can do to mitigate it. So do not talk to them about last year because they can't change last year. They can only write off what you did, right? But if you talk to them in October, there may be a way that you can mitigate your tax bill before the end of the year over that last quarter. Maybe it's some kind of purchase, maybe it's some kind of investment. This is something that you want to talk to your accountant with. Now, your accountant may not be a tax strategist. A tax strategist and an accountant are not necessarily the same thing. So an accountant goes and makes sure that everything you do is filed legally, and they send that stuff over to the IRS. They aren't necessarily in the business of saving you money on taxes, whereas a tax strategist is. So if you're looking to actually save money, you might want a tax strategist, or if you're talking with your accountant, it may be, hey, do you offer tax strategy advice? As something you might want to understand before you go and pick an accountant. So do that. Make sure you talk to them during the year so you can see what you can write off, not the next year to see what you go back and write off, because you can't really go back and write off anything other than what you did. So there you go. See y'all later.